Hello everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I am sharing this top fold card, and it opens like that. And I am using the Honeybee stamp set for this. I've really wanted to make a card with this for a long time, and I thought this was going to be so cute. So this is just what I had in my head, and this is the Honeybee stamp set. It's such a great one. I am going to change the background on this one because I actually ran out of the designer series paper, enough to make another one, and it's the Golden Honey designer series paper, and this is actually free if you spend $50 during celebration, which is going on now. Now, it's going to end March 31st. I know it's the beginning of March, but it goes so quick. Tomorrow, when I post this, will be March 3rd. The new celebration items are coming out, so be aware of that and check out all the new things coming. There's some really cute things on this second release. You can still get some of the ones that were from the first release, so just check that out. And if you'd like a brochure and you don't have a demonstrator, I'd be happy to send you one, so you can contact me and I'll be happy to send one out to you. Before we get started today, I just wanted to share the joining Stampin' Up deal during celebration, because this is such a great deal, and I always wonder why I don't share this more often, because I love so much what I do, and you can actually make extra money or even make it a total business. Now, I'm retired from my regular job, but I'm doing this as a business now, so it is my business. I haven't shared it enough with everybody, and I really wanted to get it out there because this is such a great time to join. Whether you want to join as a hobbyist just for the discount, or whether you want to join as a business. Now, I just want to show you what they're giving the join, because it's such a great deal. Now, one of the things that you're getting is this little mini trimmer. I love this trimmer. It's really good trimmer, and I hope we come out with a big version of this because I love this one so much. It cuts so nicely. I'm going to just scoot this out of the way and show you. You can cut super thin pieces with this, and I love that. I mean, it's such a good trimmer, but look at how, I mean, you can even go thinner than that, but it's such a good trimmer for card making, like when you're cutting smaller pieces. It's just really great for that. And this is one of the free items you're going to get if you join. And then you get this designer series paper sampler pack, so it has every one of the designer series paper. It has some of each one in this pack. Then you get to choose an extra stamp set of your choice, and then you also get your $125 worth of product, and this is all for $99. And I would love to help you start a business and do it to make extra money. If you're retired, it's just the perfect job, and it's so fun, and you meet so many good, nice people. I just can't say enough about how much I've enjoyed it. And if you're really into crafting, card making, and paper crafts, this is just for you. So if you'd like to join, you can contact me on my blog at stampingwithamore.com, or you can just go on my blog and where it says join now, and you can just join there. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me anytime. So I'd love to have you join my team. So that is all I wanted to share, because I just don't share it enough, and it's just such a good time right now for everybody if you've been thinking about it. All right, so on with the card. Let's go. All right, for this card, there's a lot of big shot work because we are using all the dies that coordinate with this. So these are the dies that coordinate with it, and these are the ones we're using, but these are all the ones. It's called Detailed Bee, and so there's the flowers that cut the flowers, the beehive, and then it's got little hearts here, and then all these except for the circles. Those are from my stitch circle and my regular layering circles. Now, if you don't have the stitch circles, you can just use 2 of the layering circles. And I already cut the piece out with some basic black, which is this piece right here. And all I did was lay it on my cardstock, and I put one inside the other. Make sure it's even all the way around the edges, and I ran it through the Big Shot. And this is what you're going to get, this little frame. And then I also went ahead and cut, you're going to need 3 of these little honeycomb. And also keep your inside pieces, because we're going to put some inside pieces back in. And also keep these, because these will be great for a shaker card with this stamp set. I thought this would be cute with some like black, and this is crushed curry for this, or you can use Daffodil Delight, but it's really cute. So I already cut those out. Now we're going to stamp and cut the bees out in this video. All right. So let's get started with this. So for this, you are going to need 1 piece of crushed curry. This piece is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. This is for our base right here. Then for the card and the flap, you're going to need another piece that is 4 by 5 1/2. And then this will create your flap, which is 3 1/2 by 6 1/2. We're going to score that one. For the designer series paper, I'm going to use this pattern this time, and it's 4 by 5 1/2. And then you also need a piece of scrap Whisper White to stamp in and cut out your bees for that. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and score and make our little flap here. So we're only scoring it at 1 inch. So just score it at 1 inch. Actually need my other side. And that's really all the scoring that we're doing here. And then sharpen that with your, and then we're going to use this other Whisper White piece. And I'm using wet glue for this. It's just so that I have a little bit of wiggle time. You can use your snail or tear and tape for this. And just center that. So now we have our little flap mechanism there. I'm going to go ahead and attach it to our crushed curry piece. I had it straight and I just moved it. But since it's wet glue, you can scoot it over just a hair. There we go. Alright. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this piece, our designer series paper. Okay, so there is our basic card there. All right, so let's go ahead and stamp. We are going to stamp on the bottom of this first. Let me go ahead and grab my mat. And we're going to use some Memento Black. And the sentiment from this one is from the Morning Star, and I love this because it says each day is a new beginning. This is actually for a friend who has been having some issues, so that's who I actually made this for. I don't want it on there, I want it on here. And we're going to stamp this at the bottom. And this is actually the inside piece. I almost stamped on this. I have another piece to stamp on. On the inside, you're going to need a sentiment. So this is 3 by 4.5. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there as well. I almost messed up there and used it to stamp on. And then I'm just going to take the little bee and I'm going to stamp him right here just to add a little bit of interest. So let's scoot this all out of the way. And we don't need our mat because we're using the rubber stamp, and you don't need it for the rubber stamp. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp him there, and we need 2 of the little ones. So I'll have to run him through twice. And we'll go ahead and bring up the big shot. And we'll go ahead and do these both at the same time. I'm going to need a little bit of a sticky note because this really always wants to move. We want to keep him there. And then we'll cut this one out first. The little ones tend to stay a little bit better, but I'm going to go ahead and use another piece. Alright, so we're going to run these through. And there's our big one right there. And one of our little ones, and then we'll run the other little one through. Alright, so here's our other little one. Alright, so I am going to color them with my blend, and I'm using the dark Mango Melody. So we're going to color just his stripes. I need to use the other side. And then these little ones. Okay, so everything is ready to go. So let's put this together. All right, we are going to use our little honeycomb. And we are going to lay these out first because we want to make sure that they interlock. So you have to kind of play with it for a minute and get it where you want it. So just keep moving them around till you get it where you want it. So I think that's where I'm going to do it, right there. And then we're just going to take some glue. And you just have to glue all these little pieces individually. So this is what takes a little bit of time, but I'll go ahead and speed it up so that you don't have to keep on watching me glue every little piece. Okay, so I got them all laid out there, and you noticed I used my little, because I started to get it on my fingers, and once you start doing that, it makes for a mess. So we are going to now lay this on top here. I hate when my fingers get all glued because it really makes it difficult to glue the rest of the pieces on. That's the only thing about wet glue that bugs me, but it's part of the fun. Alright, so I'm going to start grabbing some of these little pieces, and all I'm going to do is like put little dots of it, and we're just going to add them inside here. And they fit back really easily. And I think that is it. All right, now to add our bees, we are just going to add them with dimensionals. And I'm just using the edges here of my dimensionals because I don't like to waste any of them. And we'll put one there. So there it is, everyone. If you need any supplies, here's my March hostess code. This is a new one for this month. And I hope you all have a blessed day. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Have a blessed one, everyone. See you later. Bye.